Trouble looms as IWO youths stage protest against the OLUWA of IWO. Hello, my wonderful people, is happening. Remember, the OLUWA of IWO is the one who said it needs 10 million Fulanese to relocate to IWO. And he has been serious about it. There have been series of him being seen meeting upon meeting with Fulani heads, the Fulanese. He said they should come because he wants to produce the next president in IWO. And the question here is, have you spoken to the people? Are you guys of one accord? You may be leading people, but you are not the Lord of the people. You have to understand this, that you don't have a right to infringe on everybody's rights, that people have a right, and you're not just living, you're not just the one, you're not the only one living in IWO. You are not the only one. There are other people also living in IWO. There are people we call, is it like your subordinate if you are the king? So there is a lot going on. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Trouble looms as the OLUWA, as the youths of IWO staged protest against the OLUWA of IWO. The OLUWA of IWO. As at the time of the reporting of this news, 19th of March 2021, the youths are on the streets protesting against the OLUWA of IWO, who said he wants Fulanis to continue living in IWO. Our eyewitness said he used his phone to snap the protest as they marched towards his palace. Recall that the OLUWA of IWO had said that any Fulani can relocate to IWO town, can continue to live and do their cow business in IWO. OLUWA of IWO said actually he needs 10 million Fulanis to relocate to IWO because he wants to produce the next president. He said Fulanis and Hausa people are highly welcome and they should relocate to IWO land because he wants to produce the next governor of Osun State. Remember that IWO is in Osun. He wants to produce the next governor. This was what he said. The OLUWA has said this in a live video, which we produced to you at that time. Okay? Record after the Jumat service that he observed with the Islamic group in the IWO. Look at what the OLUWA said. He said he need more population to boost the town so he can go ahead and produce the next governor come 2022 in the states. That was what he agreed upon with the Fulanis and Hausas. OLUWA of IWO said people should only prosecute criminals, but not the tribal men or women, religion or culture. If you reject any Fulani, you must let us know why you are rejecting them. I said every Nigerian has the right to live everywhere. The OLUWA of IWO said Northerners are producing presidents in Nigeria because their population are more. So he wants them to also come over. He wants to produce the next governor of Osun State. He wants the governor to come from IWO, and he also wants the president of Nigeria in no shortest time to come from also IWO, and that will be accredited to him that he produced that governor or that governor or that president. But right now the tables has turned. The youth of IWO has staged the protest saying we don't want them. If you want them, look for your land and relocate. Take them with you. You are highly welcome. It's your prerogative. It's your call. Have them as much as you want. But to impose them on us, you ain't welcome. So this is what is currently on ground. And the truth of the matter is we keep asking at Apple Line Media, are you sure when you declare that we are not part of this, that every one of you are on board? Because there's what we call sabotagers. Okay, there are people you think are with you, but truly, really are on the other side of the table. You alone think that you have people who are with you, but the truth of the matter is you are actually alone. When if a matter is to really have a tail end and really see good, that matter, that issue, that incident must be done in what we call unity. If any two is to work together and actually get to a decisive position, they must work in what we call unity. You see, disunity, oh dear, is a very serious, is a cancer that eats up, breaks up, and you cannot even imagine what it does. It is a big no-no. And so if people are to work together, ensure that what they are doing stays and it's going to be fruitful, it's going to be productive, then there is what we call the power of unity, oneness, which must be seen, which must be unreserved. So much so that even in the Bible, yes, a group of people came together and said, we want to build a tower as high as the heaven. We want to see God. Yes, guess what? Even God, the Almighty One, I believe that no matter the religion you belong, even if you're an atheist, you believe that there is a superior being, there is a God somewhere, even if you cannot explain it, even if you're self-denier, okay? Listen, even God came down and said, wow, these people are as one. Nothing they have imagined or they want will be taken away from them. Do you know why in a family, before you know it, husband and wife that looks as if they cannot do without each other, all of a sudden it looks as if they cannot see eye to eye, and before you know it is spiraling down the line? It's because if the unity can be dislodged, anyone or anything can infiltrate into the ranks, and what we call break up can happen. Disunity, it's a bad cancer that eats up like no other. And that's why everyone, if you are to work with a business partner, with your husband or with your wife, with your children, if you are intending to do something, there is what we call the power of unity that must be unreserved, 300% unreserved. It must be heard, it must be talked upon, it must be decided upon, it must be emphasized, it must be after a while, you check progress. How far have we gone? Where are we? What are we doing? How far are we going? Are we on course? Are we on track? Do we need to retrieve our step? Have we made a mistake? Do you understand? When you do those gap analysis to ensure you're on the right path, then you are truly making progress. So disunity, leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.